Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We're live. I almost said Tornado Tech Podcast. Not Cool in High School, episode 32. No, we're way past 32. Where the fuck are we?
82.
Is it 80?
I don't know. Something too.
Probably 93.
93, so I wasn't too far off.
I was way off. 32.
I'm gonna bring that.
We are talking about Happy Time Murders tonight, which is a fun movie. Yeah, that'll
Tad Old came a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's been out for a while. I guess it was one that
right.
we kind of just were looking on Netflix. We wanted to do like a comedy because we do just kind of different from what we did before. So yeah, if you see the lapel mics and everything else going on, we are testing another setup that we are going to be using in the near future for the podcast. So that's kind of exciting. It's going to be our mobile setup that we're going to try out, but when we're in studio, we'll still have the microphones and all the fancy stuff. But yeah, that's what we're going to go with tonight. We want to thank our sponsor, Abaddon Tattoo Studio, a unique professional experience nestled in the small town of Pine Grove, Pennsylvania.
And Pottsville in the corner, right there, Market and Center.
I literally was doing that all off the top of my head just for a second there.
Right?
Yeah, because I didn't have it pulled up. They provide high quality tattoos and piercings in a relaxed, professional, and sterile environment. You can check them out on our link, the links below. Or you head over to our link tree and they're on there. They have a brand new, good call. They have a brand new thing going on right now. If you are local, if you go and do $15 worth of non-perishable food items with a receipt, you get a $50 voucher. It's one per customer and it's valid from October 5th through December 30th. And it can be used towards a deposit as well if you want to get a tattoo.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's going to... Yeah,
it goes from September to
it goes from September 28th through October 2nd, and then your tattoo voucher is valid from October 5th to December 30th.
And you can only drop the food off in Pine Grove.
Yeah, drop off is only in Pine Grove. So if you want to get a tattoo or get a little offer tattoo,
spend $15 on like
and you're helping
can of corn, macaroni and cheese, stuff like that, stuff that doesn't die, like and you put that towards your tattoo of $50. So if you wanted a tattoo and you went there, you would spend $50. Now you're spending $15 to get $50. So
yeah,
it's worth it.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's a really good deal.
Yeah, it's a really good cost too.
Yeah,
I think last time I went to Aldi because you could get a lot of stuff like less than it, so you're getting more than like 15 things, which was really good.
And then we want to thank our Patreon people. Wow, I keep spiking the fuck out of my levels.
Yeah, you're like
sorry, it's
crazy loud.
Oh, that's
I guess you pick that up. How do we avoid that?
You don't. It just happens.
I just take the mic off and throw it. I got to sneeze, goddammit.
Yeah, the wireless system is going to be touchy at best for a little bit here, but we'll figure it out. We'll get it going. What was I going to say now? Sorry, it's hard watching 3 levels at the same time, and I never fucking started the camera.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Should I start it now?
No, it's fine. I'm just going to go back and listen to it. I know how to sync everything up.
It'll be okay, right?
Yeah. I mean, no, this camera's going. I didn't start that one to test it with.
Oh, okay.
I'm fucking way out of it right now.
That's all right.
It's a little.
What was I gonna do? Patreon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Patreon. We have a $1 or $5 tier. You can do either or you can do your own price. It's completely up to you, but it helps us grow. It's a monthly subscription. Right now, there's nothing bonus on there. We did have bonus episodes, but if you join and you have an idea or you want bonus content or you have an idea what you would want, let us know. We can do discount codes
on there, I think.
Yeah, you can do messages, you can comment. So that is something that we have. It does help us a lot. I know we have some people right now. I think between the 4 or 5 people on there, I think after taxes and Patreon takes their cut, we get like $20 a month.
Oh yeah.
And we just kind of stack
something. Yeah.
Yeah. We just kind of order stickers and hand those stickers out. So it's really helpful. We help put it towards equipment like this cool thing we have right here that we're going to be using on the road.
This contraption.
That's transformer.
We're watching
going on.
Short Circuit next time.
But we want to thank Tommy B, Tree of Life Metaphysical Shop, Hyrith and Other Words Podcast, Jay, and Austin Blackwell. So thank you all so much for your support. If you do right now, while it is smaller amount of people on there, we are able to read everyone's name off, but if by some reason it blows up,
then we'll just read the new one.
We'll read the new one
for that, that week or whatever.
Also check out our brand new websites. So you can go to podpage.com /Not Cool in High School podcast, and that'll bring you right to our new webpage. There is also one if you go to iwepnetwork.com. That's our brand new website. You don't have to put pod page. It's a legit its own domain.
Oh, it's very easy to remember.
Yeah, so it's iwepnetwork.com. You can check that out. Go listen to all the new episodes and everything from our content and from our actual network. So we have We Like Wrestling podcasts. We have Higher Than Other Words. We have Stoned and Nerdy. We have Welcome Back, interviews with everyday people, Truth Behind Illusion, Bang and Beers,
and this one
and Tornado Tag podcast. So we have all that really cool stuff. Go on there, support us. It helps out. If you go on the webpage or the link tree, and the website's right there on the top. They have a thing where you, even if you're not an Apple user, you can go on the website and write us, because we've been saying, like, if you write a review, we'll read it on the podcast.
Yeah.
You can go and write a review right from the webpage, and it'll put it on Apple for us.
That's
so
cool.
you don't even have to be an Apple user, and you can help us bump the ratings up and get better on Apple with positive reviews and stuff like that. And you can do that right from the website, which is really, really fun. I just want to double check real quick to make sure no one has actually left us a review.
I wonder. I didn't check
for this page.
I guess you could see, like, if I guess other viewers could see, not just the owner of the page, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I can give everyone access to the website if they wanted to do stuff with it. I have to. The only thing on it, I'm having some, not issues, but I'm trying to figure out is how you can shit. How am I trying to word this? Like, if I put a link on there right now, the links don't show up.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
so
weird.
I have to figure out how to add that in. But
you have to learn HTML.
Yeah, we have no reviews. No reviews are up there right now. So you could be the first one to write a review and tell us what you think about the show. Also you can check us all out Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of it. We're everywhere. But that all the housekeeping stuff is out of the way. Let's get into some of the current events that are happening in the world. A lot of Nintendo news.
Yes.
Nintendo Direct came out. They showed a bunch of games. We're not going to go through every single one, but
and
we'll kind of
45 minutes. I like that some were announced and were available immediately.
Yeah.
Like the Castlevania Advance Collection, which I bought $20 for 4 games, and they're all really good.
Yeah.
And that got rated, I forget what it was, just a 9. Because it's got full 3 Castlevania games. Well, the 3 big ones, and the other one's kind of like an extra, but it's bonus.
Yeah.
$20. And Actraiser Renaissance was like, hey, this looks really cool. It's a Super Nintendo game they redid, like remake. And that was $30. It's like available right now. That's awesome.
Well, they announced, we've been saying, like, man, when are the virtual systems going to get more games or games we want, or maybe some news titles? And the rumor for the longest time was Game Boy. Game Boy's coming. Probably Game Boy Advance games. Game Boy Advance. Well, that didn't come. We got Sega.
Yeah, Genesis.
The Sega Genesis is coming.
Nintendo 64.
And Nintendo 64. A handful of games for both. Another leak kind of came out and said possibly more N64 games are slated.
And Genesis games.
Yeah.
Wait, new games or like reboots?
They're old games from years ago, but like they're
cool.
just open. It's like Netflix. You just go and pick which one you want to play. And,
that's cool.
And it downloads and plays. But the cool thing about it is
it's right now it's $20 a year, but I think they're probably going to double it. Somebody said maybe they make it $10, but even for $40 a year.
It's still a good deal.
Yeah, to access to play games online, and then all these games, and the Super Nintendo
and some of these games they add multiplayer functions.
Yeah, like GoldenEye.
Yeah,
so that's pretty cool. Now you can play GoldenEye on the internet. This James Bond shooter.
You can play Star Fox with your friends.
Yes.
Yeah,
I can blow through them. Here's the Nintendo 64 game: Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64. You play that online.
That's good.
Star Fox 64, Yoshi's Story. That's okay. Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Really good.
And Majora's Mask.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, why don't they have that right next to each other? Win Back Covert Operations. It's like it would have been Gears of War of the day, kind of like tactical shooter. Dr. Mario 64, Sin and Punishment, which I think is some type of like adventure game. Mario Tennis 64, play that online. Banjo Kazooie, very fun platform. Pokemon Snap, which is crazy since the new one's out. Kirby 64, Crystal Shards. Mario Golf, play that online. Paper Mario and F-Zero X, you can race online. That's worth $40.
Interesting that Banjo Kazooie made the list.
Yeah.
That's showing that.
I mean, it is if you want to name good 64 games.
It is great 64, but it's owned by Xbox.
It is. Well, Rare. They own Rare, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
But Rare was huge on Xbox.
It was.
I mean,
so
on
the fact
64.
that Xbox is like, hey, we know this title was huge on your system. Put it on your digital thing. No problem. Have it.
Yeah.
Because the only way we play the game right now is on the Rare Replay, which is exclusive to Xbox.
Yeah.
They might have loosened that and let the Rare Replay go to.
As far as I know, I think it's only Xbox.
Is it still only Xbox?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. But that's a cool move.
Just
putting it out there. Xbox is still.
Nintendo's like, well, we don't want it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nintendo, as one guy says, Nintendo must Nintendo.
Yeah.
So here's the Genesis games. I don't know.
This is kind of some of these. I'm like shocked that they didn't do other ones.
I know, but I mean, because you would think, but like maybe rights. Like, why is there no 64 wrestling games?
Yeah,
maybe rights. That's why I would think WD rights.
Yeah,
I mean, you could put No Mercy up there as is, downloadable, $20. People will buy it.
100%.
Yeah, not do a thing. Not even add multiplayer. You add multiplayer, you can sell for $40.
Yeah.
All right, so Sega Genesis, Castlevania Bloodlines was fantastic. Contra Hardcore is also fantastic. Dr. Robotics, Mean Bean Machine, which is Dr. Mario, it's okay. Eco the Dolphin,
Eco the Dolphin was actually a fun game. I never actually beat it. I didn't know what to do.
I went back and replayed
That's why I was
it.
at Castlevania. I could never get anywhere. I'd play it and get mad and stop.
As a kid, Eco Dolphin's like, it's cool, it's fun. It's horrible now. And I watched the Angry Video Game Nerd try and play it.
Oh, really?
Golden Axe, side-scrolling beat 'em up, very good. Gunstar Heroes, very good. And that game is expensive. You want to play Gunstar Heroes, it's going to cost you about $8. Musha, which is a rare platformer, that goes for about $300. Fantasy Star 4 RPG. Rise Star, which is a very fun game. Shining Force, one of my favorites. Sonic 2, but not Sonic 1 and 3.
That's what confused me.
Just Sonic 2, but that was the big one that came with the Genesis.
Yeah.
Well, first it was Sonic 1, then when 2 came out and the Genesis exploded, you got Sonic 2. And then Streets of Rage 2, which is the best Streets of Rage. The Sans 4 for the Genesis. Shinobi 3 and Strider. So
I'm shocked we did not get like the X-Men side scroller.
Yeah, X-Men, but maybe that's a Marvel thing.
Yeah,
you know?
Or we didn't get like how you said Sega Sonic 1 and stuff like that.
Why wouldn't you have 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
And then Sonic and Knuckles. But I guess they
Toe Jam and Earl.
Yeah, that's an Earl one. Like there's a lot of big ones. Shining Force, I really like. I like Shining Force 2 is my favorite. Rise Star was very good. Fantasy Star 4. Not 1, 2, and 3, just 4. Like they're all on Genesis. And then Castlevania, that's the only one for Genesis, but that's not a Genesis. Like Sega didn't own that.
Yeah.
That's Konami. So it's cool that Konami partnered with them. Kind of like how Rare and Xbox partnered for the 64 games. And it said there was more, but I can't find what more.
And like I said, more are rumored to be coming very soon. Yeah.
But how about the controllers? You can get the N64 controller, which I'm going to buy.
Yeah.
They're $40, maybe 50. And the Genesis, but you get the 3-button controller. You don't get the 6-button, which Japan gets a 6-button. Like, but I think Switch is region free. So just order a Japanese one, hook it up. It'll work.
Let's see.
But that's a cool move. They said
cool.
they're going to announce in October when the what the price will be, the increase, because they're going to make like tiers. You can still get your Nintendo Switch $20 and play games online. But then for more, you get the 64 and Genesis games and probably Game Boy Advance at some point.
Does this kill the retro systems? Yeah, kind of did the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo. Like if they release 20-some games on the digital version of the Switch, and then they release the same thing but a mini version of a system that you plug into your TV, like an N64.
Yeah.
Do you run out and buy that, or do you just play from your Switch?
You play from your Switch, but if you don't have a Switch, so some people like, let's say you don't have either.
Yeah.
Well, then
what I'm saying is if they keep adding to the virtual console, do they just not worry about putting out the new minis?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Probably because I think if they made a Nintendo 64 Mini, it would still sell.
Here's my thing. Do I keep my Switch?
Would I buy one? I don't know.
Just roll with it and I get online with the thing, or do I go get a mini and I'm stuck with just playing couch co-op again?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool because you get the little mini thing, which will sell because everything Nintendo sells, but
it's a tough thing. It's interesting. If you are listening to this back or you're watching live, comment. Let us know what you think. Does adding the N64 virtual console excite you? And if they do put a mini system out, do you run out and buy that as well? If you already
do they even bother making mini?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now. Is this the death of the mini systems?
Yeah, it might be.
Because
I mean, for 20, it's worth it. Or even for 40, even for 50 a year.
Yeah,
it's still worth it because you think like what you pay for Xbox or PlayStation month, about 15, right?
Yeah,
maybe a little less if you get the bundle or whatever. So I mean, maybe I think that's what Nintendo wanted to do. Like after they add a bunch of stuff, they're like, hey, you can get this for so much a year, but if you get the $10 a month one, because then instead of getting $50 a year, 40, they'll get 120. You get all these games. So I mean, they have the power to Nintendo. Like let's say they threw a virtual or just for the hell of it. Yeah, the games suck, but it's on there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's cool. I'm looking forward to it.
And then we had Nintendo news that is not video game related.
No.
It's movie related. We're getting a Nintendo movie.
Yeah, and already I'm gonna say it's gonna be better than that one that was out in the 90s. Already, didn't even film it yet.
So we're talking about the brand new Super Mario movie.
Yeah, I don't know if it has an official name. I think it's working titles of Super Mario, which will probably be Super Mario.
So it is going to be, from what I heard, an animated movie.
Yeah, these are the people that will voice.
And these are the voice actors of these characters. So Heidi, have you seen anything about this?
I did see about it and a couple of the names.
All right, then we can't quiz you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mario is going to be Chris Pratt, which is he going to do the accent? Is going to be like, it's a me, or is he just Chris Pratt as Mario?
What would you rather?
I kind of want him to be a little.
I want him to. Yeah, I want him to Italian it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I want Chris Pratt to work on a Mario voice.
Yeah, I mean, not have to be exactly, but you have to be a little bit like what's her name do for Harley Quinn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Haley Cuoco.
Yeah, her and I was thinking more
Robbie.
so. Yeah, Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
So as Peach, I have no idea who this girl is. She's cute. Anna Taylor-Joy. No idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is either.
Yeah, I know this guy though, and I hope he's himself with an Italian accent just a little bit, and that's Charlie Day as Luigi.
Yeah.
But it's funny because Luigi's gonna be smaller than Mario. Well, it's cartoons, so no matter.
Yeah.
But in real life, they'd be smaller.
Yeah.
Then you got Jack Black as Bowser, who he probably can do all kinds of voices. I'm for it. Keegan Michael Key as Toad.
I kind of want Bowser to be more clear when you talk. Like if he's like this the whole movie, I'd probably
he might be.
Because like N64 Bowser was like I'm like
the voice.
I want him to speak English. I want him.
I don't think he's ever spoken except for that Super Mario Brothers 3 cartoon.
Yeah, I think he's talking to cartoon.
I don't think he ever talks in the video games. I think it's always rah, rah, and then the words come up. You know?
So I think Bowser can legit just have his own voice. Like you can make up your own Bowser because he hasn't been really done.
Yeah, I can't picture. And like I don't think Toad ever talked.
No.
I think it's like
now Toad is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah. Keegan Michael Key. So I mean I like him, but he can do whatever he wants. Yeah.
For Toad?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, he's like Street Toad.
Yeah, I love Street. Yeah.
And then they announced, I don't know what he's gonna do with Donkey Kong's in it, and Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. Can you imagine? It's hi Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Now, interesting move. Now, I don't want to bring race into this, but I know Donkey Kong is a franchise that has historically have gotten a lot of heat for possibly being racial insensitive.
I did see something about that. Like somebody just posted
because it's one of the only games that actually use like hip hop music and all that stuff.
So Donkey Kong's black.
Yeah, that's what they kind of said. Like, and everything about them, like they have boom boxes and they were very street. So they were trying to say like monkey gorilla.
Yeah, maybe that's why they went.
So they're just like, yeah, we're casting a white dude for this. We don't want any smoke.
That's
I mean,
exciting,
maybe.
Huh?
Pretty
good. It's exciting.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I don't really care. It's a movie. It's a cartoon movie.
It's a fun act. It's a fun cast.
Yeah.
Somebody said Danny DeVito should be in it somehow.
Yeah, that's
like Waluigi.
Yeah. He'd be a good Waluigi.
Yeah.
There's probably secret characters in it that are going to show up, here and there. Or what's
who do you think shows
Rosalina?
up? Yoshi, right?
Yoshi has to be in it, but you Yoshi. I didn't want to do that. Like,
yeah. I think it's kind of cool that they didn't go with the actual actors. I think it's kind of fun to.
I wonder if they could have did it though.
Absolutely, that guy still can do it.
No, I mean like, it's a little bit different to just here read these 5 lines and you're done. It's a me, rather than
from like the
here's
games
dialogue.
Or something? Yeah.
Like it's I feel I could act a couple lines more than I could do a whole movie.
Yeah, it's true.
So maybe they don't want. Maybe they're like, fuck it, we need some stars.
Yeah.
I
think it's a fun movie. It's a fun idea.
I'm for it.
Sorry, my phone's vibrating like crazy.
The Nintendo Direct, they announced a bunch of stuff. Oh, Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, those games never did it for me. So
I liked them, but they're very hard.
Yeah.
One was very hard. I didn't play 2. It was so hard.
There's also some casting news that just dropped since last time we went. The search for the new James Bond is going to start in 2022.
No, they always said, well, Idris Elba was going to be it, and then they said a black girl was going to be James Bond, and then there was some other guy.
The two front runners right now are Idris Elba, like fan are saying, fan, and I guess what they're like looking are Henry Cavill.
Oh, yeah, I heard that too.
I kind of want Black Bond. Now people are like,
do it.
Why do you have to turn him black?
Why does it matter?
But here's the thing. 007 is a code name. He's not a character.
Yeah.
He's like, so yes, he's James Bond, but even James Bond, like that's not his legit name. That's his code name. Like that's.
I've never seen any of them.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think
I've seen a few. I mean, I don't really care who you cast, but I'll watch it.
Yeah. I think
don't know
Edward
why
Elric.
people get so
Edward
upset
Elric's
about
a
it.
good fucking actor.
Yeah,
he can
he
do
is.
action.
Yeah.
He can
He's
do
so
really good
good.
And a
action.
good-looking guy. I mean, that's
Yeah.
you have to be good-looking for James Bond because that's kind of
Well, a lot of
Yeah.
people didn't like Daniel Craig because they didn't think he was good looking enough to be Bond. He was too rugged.
I kind of agree with that.
He's all right,
But he
but
was a
And he was
badass.
blonde. Remember, a lot of people
Yeah.
were upset, but that one I watched two. I watched a couple of them, not all of them.
Yeah.
That he's in. The one was not very good. The last
Did I?
one with the Day of the Dead in the beginning, that movie was just, it felt like it was dragging forever.
Yeah.
And now he has
we
his
haven't.
last
I've
one's
never
coming out.
watched any.
I forget what they're called. I don't know the different. They're blended together for me. The one with Batista in it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not the biggest James Bond
Oh,
fan. So I'm all
Batista
for
just adopted a dog.
it. Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a abused, like the chain. It had,
Oh,
like, chain
okay.
collar like embedded in
Oh
its neck,
God.
and he like found out about it and like adopted it and put up like a huge reward to
Really?
find out like who did it.
Batista just beats the guy up. That's it. He gets to beat him up for 15 minutes. So I seen this when I was scrolling here, October 8th on Disney Plus, Muppets Haunted Mansion. I kind of want to watch that.
I think I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that comes out October 8th, like the Muppets. You know what? I want that Muppets Office show. It's like delete it from everything.
Really?
Yeah, because remember how people are like, oh, it's not as good as The Office. What's the Muppets?
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, it was, and I think it only ran for one season. I don't think we got a full season, but it was very good. It was The Office with Muppets. And it was on NBC, but it's not. They never released it on anything.
Yeah.
And I think it was just called Muppets, like within the Office font and everything. It was good.
Bethesda. I'm just reading this. Bethesda bought a PlayStation 5 for Deathloop voice actor Jason Kelly after the voice actor told fans he didn't even receive a copy of the game or a console to play it on.
Oh, I mean,
You gotta fix these lights next time.
You gotta send
Why?
it.
You keep having me
Really?
all.
Huh?
Oh yeah, Heidi's out
Look at me.
overexposed.
Every time.
What's that called when you're real bright?
I'm glowing.
I mean, I could turn this off. We can do it that way, but Spider-Man's Marvel DLC will have a story and a cutscene. So if you're still playing that Marvel game on PS5,
A Spider-Man or
Spider-Man's coming to it soon.
Oh, the
Spider-Man's
Avengers.
exclusive
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
Avengers
Oh
game.
God, I don't think anyone's playing that. If you are, play something different.
Trying to think, there was some PlayStation news. I just forget what it was. Spider-Man stuff. They showed the transformation of Cletus for
for the movies, for
Carnage.
Venom, yeah, Venom 2. This was that was called Venom 2. Let There Be Carnage. Yeah, I think that's what it's called officially. I'm gonna watch. That comes out. I think that's Friday or maybe next week. They got moved up.
Soon,
It got moved up to October.
Yeah. I don't really know about it, but I've seen it, so it has to be soon.
I won't go to the theater because we don't have a theater. But
I'm over theaters.
I'd much rather watch in my house.
Yeah, I was so into that whole thing when we were just getting on HBO.
I'm on the fence.
I like theaters are cool, but when one's an hour away, it's like.
Well, I think Hazleton is still open for a little, but I heard because it's Regal and the Regals are closing.
Yeah.
But they did have showtimes for certain things, so I don't know if they're closed yet. And the Cinema Draft House in Hazleton just opened up again. They don't do like brand new movies. Yeah. But that old movie, was it M. Night Shyamalan? That one where they go to the island and they just start like getting old. Yeah. That one's gonna be in this weekend. I just got an email.
So that old movie, not that old movie.
Yeah.
It's literally called old.
Yeah. And I think
really?
Bloomsburg's still open. But that's like 45 minutes away.
That's still like, you know, you go to a movie and you say, oh, it's 2 hours.
I'd much rather go to Bloomsburg than Hazleton.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because Hazleton's kind of run down and kind of get a lot of riffraff there. But
yeah,
if it's 45-minute drive there, then the movie's 2 hours, then 45 back. It
depends on the movie because I like the movie theater experience, but it has to be like a good movie.
like I'm not
gonna go for a movie I don't care about.
Yeah, get rid of movie theaters, but
I think the Fractal. I think Hazleton gets a little bit how you said the riffraff, like the kid. It's kids. They're just like high school kids that hang out there and they're loud and they're obnoxious.
And sometimes there's just low life in general.
But I just feel like the mall had that too. But when you had the 21 and older side, you could just like once that bar opened up. And when the kids were outside screaming, I didn't give a shit.
No, scream all you want.
And then you had the theater that you couldn't have all the screaming kids.
Yeah,
they weren't supposed to.
I loved it. That was my favorite fucking thing ever. Yeah. So it was that. I don't know. Once I lost that theater, I was kind of like,
I was
like, it was like a 5-minute drive for us.
I was heartbroken.
Yeah, I thought like I may never see a movie in the theater again. I think I've only seen
I want to go
2.
I think we're
since
about that
closed, and that would close what 4 years now.
I think the last one we seen was Endgame. I seen Endgame.
Yeah, I seen Endgame and Captain Marvel at Reading.
What?
I seen Endgame at that theater.
What theater?
The Blooms. I said since the movie theater closed. I seen Endgame in the theaters, and I seen Halloween in theaters. Oh, I seen Black Panther 2 in Hazleton with Dave. I went with Dave Cantwell.
Yeah, we saw Halloween. That was really good. There was something else. Oh, I went to see Christmas Vacation. Bloomsburg did it for
that's
Christmas.
cool.
Yeah. Dan.
Oh, okay.
When we tried to buy them.
I was about to say, you're about to confess something?
Yeah. Kill the guy.
We tried to buy what was it, Batman or something, and those
Weed?
people it was shady.
Tried to buy weed. Oh, when you got
Don't blame me. Don't blame me. They were shady. They were legit in Walmart right before stealing things.
Haley
Harley in the chat. What's going on, Harley? She's a PPW fan.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I bought online. Somebody was selling a Blu-ray collection of the Batman animated series on Blu-ray for $30 or $20, something like that.
And it wasn't a bootleg or something.
And she literally handed Heidi the bag, and Heidi never opened it.
Well, I was in the process of opening. She's like, you can look at it. And I started opening the bag, and I look up, and she was gone.
She already gave her the money.
Oh, wow.
Legit, they pulled in, like, we parked in the parking lot, and they pulled in on an angle, like, right at us, like, blinding us with their lights. God. She comes out, gives me the bag, and says, here, you can look at it. Okay, so I start opening it, and she takes off. They're gone.
She gave her the money, though.
Yeah.
She messed up.
I did.
Always.
I thought you could try.
When you meet anyone to meet something.
Yeah. Never again.
You look at the item first.
They were legit in Walmart before stealing things, because she messaged us right before and was like, oh, I just got a copy of it. Do you want it? Like, they were, and we were like sitting there waiting for them. They were legit in Walmart.
Yeah, we bought a hot, but I got Batman animated series on DVD.
Yeah, but
DVD quality.
That sucks.
Wow. I almost got
I was looking recently because I want to get a TV for my middle room, and there was a guy posting one that said 42-inch, right? And it was like Sony. And I was like, oh, okay. I messaged, but it said $30. I'm like, that's awful cheap. And it was a post over a week ago. I messaged, it's some drug deal, I guess.
Yeah, I don't like to do Facebook sales
and he didn't
anymore.
He didn't reply.
Andy, you took my sign in August or September at PPW. She had
but I remember. I showed it to the camera and I gave it back.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for bringing the sign. It's important.
She said she's gonna make a tornado tag sign.
Oh, cool.
But just give you a heads up, if you do make one, thank you, but I will not be at the next show. Andy will be there, so if you make a tornado tag one, he'll hold that.
Yeah, or maybe send it to the show after in November when we're both there.
Yeah, I won't be. I won't be at that show.
At the October one,
won't be at
Fandango.
The Dirty Dancing.
Yeah. Was that next weekend?
No, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
We'll be at the Office Festival.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
that's the weekend.
Maybe we'll record a Office Festival 3-part podcast. Like we'll do a little, but like we'll go around and take like video of like small videos of everything.
Use your GoPro.
Yeah, I'll take the GoPro.
Yeah,
and then I'll bring the wireless setup, and we can like on the car ride there or back, we can do.
There you go. Are you just going for one day?
We're going all 3.
Oh, all 3. Well, then when you go back to the hotel, are you driving home every day?
We're not sure yet.
We're not sure yet.
I mean, trying to find hotels, but then I don't know. Like I have to find the itinerary and see what things are going on, because I don't know. Like if it's stuff that's going to end late at night, I don't know.
And Saturday's the big ticket item. They're recreating a Dundee's party.
Oh, that's cool.
So
you get Dundee awards.
Oh,
and you come up and receive it, but you don't. Unless you filled it out already, but I don't know what Dundee you win.
They don't
general.
They just ask you like things about you and stuff.
And then they just make it up on the spot. Probably. I think,
yeah.
Hey, you're beanie hat guy. There you go.
Nice hair, the nicest hair in the office, or something.
Class clown,
or the whitest shoes.
Yeah,
the sexiest in the office.
If somebody doesn't say like, I feel God in this chili.
If someone doesn't say it, I will leave. I will 100% say it if no one else does. And if someone says that and I don't have a chance to say it first, I'm going to do the Michael Scott spin point.
Yeah. Do you think they'll have foods there themed after, like they have like Kevin's chili? Like
I hope so.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Even if it's, it's totally something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just be cool.
Did we go to Philly's? And no, we did not go to Icons in Philly.
No, that was Saturday, Sunday?
We were doing something that day.
It was just this weekend.
Yeah.
Or was it 2 weeks ago? I forget.
I'm not sure. We were not there.
Somebody posted and they posted pictures and no, I was not there.
But
it was at the ECW arena though. I know that.
Yeah, I still have to experience that arena.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Any other news or anything? Anything you've been playing, watching?
So I watched 2 episodes of the new He-Man. So there's a Kitty He-Man.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like real like cartoony CG cartoon like Transformers Beast Wars. I know it's a data reference. Like it's not art, like it's not hand drawn, it's like computer generated, but it's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. It's different. Like they changed the origins, but it's like you can watch it. You don't have to know anything about He-Man. You can just watch it, and it's the origin of how this dimension. So it's like Earth 2 He-Man.
Okay.
So stuff are different. Like Tila has magic. She don't have magic in the other one, and she's black. So it's like it's like He-Man's cat's missing his claws, so he gets laser claws. So it's pretty cool.
Laser claws.
Laser claws.
Laser.
Yes.
Laser beams.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, when you get the power, you turn. They're like Power Rangers, kind of.
Okay.
It's like when you hold the sword, you get the power.
Like he's
he's
not gonna be like, I can't take an itch.
No, well, normally he has no claws because he lost his claws when he was in prison. Well, they pulled,
Oh, they declawed him.
So
yeah, they declawed the tiger, the big tiger, So, but then that one, people go, it's stupid. I'm like, it's kind of makes sense.
Speaking of Tiger King Part 2.
Oh God,
coming to Netflix.
No.
It's not gonna be this popular this time because not everyone has to stay home and there was nothing to do.
I don't know.
I can't. I want.
It's gonna be all him like being interviewed while he's in prison.
Oh
I
God,
can't.
I couldn't watch a second.
He had it on, and I saw like
I watched like
10
3
minutes of
times.
it,
Oh
and
my
I was like,
God.
"This is dumb," and I hate it.
Oh,
I
it's a
hate
train
that these
wreck.
animals are in here. Like, I hate it. I don't know how PETA didn't shut them down.
Yeah,
They're trying.
I guess because it was already previously recorded at the time. So
Crazy.
I don't even wear underwear. Tiger King.
Dumb.
I think this time it's gonna. People are like, why were we watching?
Or they're
We're
over
over
it.
it. Yeah, we're over it.
I think it's really gonna be over it.
Yeah.
So anyway, the He-Man Master Universe, I recommend it. I'm gonna finish it. There's like 12 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, on Netflix. And then I was playing DC Superhero Girls Teen Power for the Switch.
Oh yeah.
So you know that cartoon? It's DC Superhero Girls, which
well,
is
they're, like,
not
in
bad.
school?
Yeah, it's very Powerpuff Girls,
Yeah, we watched a couple episodes
Oh,
by
I remember
accident
it.
one day.
and it's not bad.
I thought
It was
pretty
fun.
good,
You're gonna
yeah.
watch it. Like, it's pretty good. And they're like what 15-minute episodes, 12-minute episodes.
Yeah,
something like that.
it was an easy watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
So the game is you're them, and you go explore the city, and then when you get missions, you turn to your superhero and you fight. But like you can get different outfits
Oh,
and
like
stuff.
the side scroller.
No, 3D, but it's cartoony, so like cell shaded.
Okay.
Yeah, so we start off with Supergirl, Batgirl, and Wonder Woman, and then you get Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna.
No Harley.
Nope, you unlock the villains then. Yeah, I didn't get that far yet because I was exploring the whole. And there's like collectible hamsters, and you got to give them to people in school, and you get power ups, so you can level up and everything. And the combat is like Arkham City light, like the rhythmic A. So it's not bad for $40. It's not bad.
Not a bad deal.
And you can fly around to Supergirl and stuff, and then you can replay the things, or you can free roam the city. So you just be Supergirl and fly around the city if you want to.
Oh, nice.
But it's not bad for $40. I didn't get the villains yet, but it's Harley, Livewire, Giganta, Catwoman,
Poison.
Ivy, and someone else. Who am I forgetting? Star Sapphire.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it ain't bad. I was playing. I'm like, you think it's like an 8-hour campaign,
Mm-hmm.
so especially if you're a little girl or little kid.
Or
like,
Andy.
yeah, well, it's Powerpuff Girls.
I like Powerpuff
Yeah, it's
Girls.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
But
Aren't they
with
doing?
superheroes.
There was like a rumor they were doing a movie.
They were supposed to do a live
Oh
action.
no, they are doing a live
I
action.
thought it got
Powerpuff Girls.
canceled.
No, it's
And
I
that
haven't
was
heard
back on?
anything. Yeah.
photos just leaked online of them.
But didn't they say like, I guess because outrage or something or outcry, then they're not going to cast those people now or something.
I don't know.
I
Last time I heard it was still on.
I'll look it up. I think something happened where they were like, we don't.
I hope it
I
goes
hope
through.
so. I love it. Buttercup's
I
my
just bought a
favorite.
Buttercup because I had these little things.
Yeah.
So moving, I had Bubbles rather. I had Buttercup and Blossom and the Professor, little plushies,
Ah.
they're like this big. So I bought a Bubbles that I thought was the same size, and she's double the size.
If you
I was like, Jesus
if you ever
Christ.
find a him or a Mojo Jojo,
They do have a stuffed Mojo Jojo, but I don't know about him.
yeah,
But they're cheap. This
him
one was
is my
10,
favorite.
So
Yeah.
I can probably find one for $5. I
Yeah.
bought them from, I think one of the machines where you like push, and the thing comes out. Remember
yeah.
that one that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
move the thing and it would push forward and
Yeah.
fall down?
Buttercup's my favorite.
I like Buttercup too because she's like the
Anything else before we hand it over to Heidi?
That's all I really played. She can talk about malignant.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maleficent.
Malignant. That's the one I literally just
Are
remembered.
you gonna talk about how you were a little hot about the Facebook post?
No, maybe.
It's fun.
A lot of people,
You
yeah,
should do
it
it.
should. Yeah, that's all I play. I got that Castlevania Advanced Collection, but I haven't played. I want to beat Superhero Girls
Castlevania?
first. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Castlevania
just
Advanced
could never
Collection.
do it. I tried
You only
so
play
hard.
one game.
Well,
I'm not good at it.
Sonic.
I'm not,
That's all she plays.
yeah,
is
Some
I'm
are-
good at Sonic.
and
but
some are more
or Pac-Man.
complex.
I'm
Like
good at Pac-Man.
there's ones where like you just go through and you just hit.
I could never figure out what to do
You
next.
hit your weapon, and then there's one where you level up and you get different weapons and everything, different powers. So there's more the simplified one, there's the more advanced one.
I'd play like the same thing, like level over and over.
But I think
and
you
just
would
couldn't do it. and I
like
just gave
the
up.
aura and theme of it because it's
Yeah.
all like gothic and
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just couldn't never get past it.
Oh, there was a little
Bad.
bit of news as well of the girl we're wearing T-shirts of.
Oh yeah, how about
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Her book. came out.
Elvira came out. Her book came
Yeah.
out,
and she came out.
She came out.
I don't think she said if she was bi or she's lesbian
I
fully.
believe she said she's bisexual.
Okay, so I was gonna say
And
if she
she's-
didn't say it, don't matter.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
she's
Been
been.
with
She came out
her.
and said she has been in a relationship with a woman now
For
for
like 19
19 years. So
Yeah.
that's like 2001,
for her.
2002, and
Good
like
for
people
her.
are like, like why would you be offended? Like, okay,
Yeah.
you're attracted
Are
to her,
people
right?
really mad?
Yeah, you're attracted to her, right?
people get mad over dumb
I
stuff.
know.
And then you're mad because she's with a woman, and I'm a guy, and I can't be with her. Well,
but you're not going to be with her
you
anyway.
weren't gonna fuck her before.
Come on.
Yeah.
The chances of doing that was 0.0.
Yeah.
The chances now are still 0.0.
Yeah.
So you don't have to. Why get upset? It doesn't matter.
Because
And then-
guys have to, even
get real
if it's
offended.
fictional, they have to have some type of
That
mental
chance.
thing
Yeah.
over a woman.
Yeah. It's
And
If entitlement over a woman, and if
male
they don't have
entitlement.
it, they get upset.
it's terrible.
It's
Because
disgusting.
I'm in a couple groups,
is.
and then people are like, I still think that the character of Elvira is straight. And it's like, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Who cares?
It really doesn't matter. She never said she.
Her sexuality has
Yeah.
nothing to do with you.
Her character is
Has
she's a
nothing
whore.
to do
Like
with
that's
you.
her, like.
Yeah.
So when she bang everybody.
Yeah.
You know.
And by the way, for what, 67 or how old?
She
is
looks
she?
She's
good.
71.
71.
She
Yes.
looks good.
71. She just
Amazing.
turned
Yeah.
71. Her
Yeah.
birthday was 2 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah.
We are wearing the shirts. After the
Fright
episode is
rags.
over, we will.
Yeah.
The new fright
They
rag
dropped
shirts.
last Monday.
Yep.
And then I got mine on Wednesday.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
how
you
about
started
that?
quick too.
For service.
And Heidi is wearing the brand new House of a Thousand Corpses fright rag. So all three of us
Okay.
rocking the fright rags.
Yeah, how
tonight.
about
It
that?
might be a reboot one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I got the.
And mine
Captain
was
Spaulding.
the same price, and usually tie-dye's more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wow, shit.
So if you want to see the shirts, check out the Facebook page,
Mhm.
Twitter, and Instagram, and we will be posting those shirts. And you can.
yeah,
you
and
can
I
say
like
which
in
one
the,
you
did you see in the back it's like her laying down, like
No.
inside? So when it
No.
says it has her Elvira logo and it says medium fright rags, all that, and there's like her laying down picture on
Really?
the back inside.
Oh, and like where the tag is.
yeah.
That's cool.
Is mine like that too?
Yeah, because I have
Okay.
that one. Yeah. See her? How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I like when they put the
Yeah,
little extra
that's
stuff
cool.
in there.
I
like
was
that.
actually happy this shirt came out because when I got the sticker of it, I was like, man, that would be an awesome shirt.
Yeah, and that art's from like late 80s,
Yeah,
early 90s.
It's the beer one where
Yeah.
she's holding the beer.
Yeah, Fright Light.
Fright
Get it?
Light.
There's like a special for the 40th anniversary on Shutter.
Yeah, and it's
Can
2
you buy
days or
like
something.
her movies? Like we should probably. I should probably
I
own those.
have.
Do you?
Yeah.
I should probably own those.
Let's review Haunted. So the second one's not very good. The first one is fantastic.
I've never actually seen.
That's what we're
like,
gonna do.
I've seen some of one. Like I started to watch it and
It's
then
so
I don't remember how.
I think for the
I mean,
entire month of October, we should watch Halloween
yeah,
or
theme-
horror
yeah,
movies.
with Ghost or
Yeah.
something.
Well, it's only gonna
monsters,
be what,
demons.
like 2 episodes in October.
That's true.
Maybe
So-
3.
Maybe 3.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
So the next episode, we're gonna do an
Yeah, we're
Elvira
gonna do
movie.
Ghostbusters, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's fine. We can
Oh
switch it.
yeah.
What's our first one called? Mistress of the Dark.
Is that
Yeah.
the first one? I
Yeah.
don't know which one I started to watch.
I
It's
have
been
I
in-
have the DVD. I'll buy the Blu-ray right now.
Yeah.
The funny thing, the art on the Blu-ray is done by Scott Blair, who did my Elvira comic book cover
Oh, cool.
at New York.
Nice.
Yeah, how about
cool.
that? And he also did Hardcore Homecoming back in the day. All these CW guys.
Yeah. All right. Well, Heidi, before I turn to you real quick, if everyone's wondering where Nikolai is tonight,
He's
he is
dead.
He's
No.
dead.
He
Don't
has
say
died.
that.
He has died.
Bad juju. Don't
Now
say
he is in Florida, maybe dead.
Yeah, we don't
Oh.
know.
Oh, he might have OD'd on some sugar though.
Yeah, he's in Universal Park.
Oh, that's nice.
So if you
I was
check out his Instagram, he's been posting a lot of cool stuff. He's been in Wizard World. I'm not into Harry Potter, but everything looks fucking cool there.
Yeah, that picture he took, it does look pretty cool. Like I don't know much about Harry Potter.
He
but it
posted
looks
some
cool.
kind of ice cream thing on Instagram, like Frankenstein or
I would
some
love-
ice cream.
I would love to do Universal as like if we could do it as a crew, that'd be awesome. But even just if we went, I know it's
I've
not
never even
just
been
hang out with you.
down there.
But
Fuck
I've never
you.
been to Florida.
I've
but
never been to.
I
Like,
mean,
Disney
Disney's
or
cool, but
anything.
I would love to do a Disney trip and then go back another time and do a Universal trip. 'Cause I think you can do both. Like, I think there's
Can't
enough.
do them both together.
Yeah, it's too much
Like,
time
I would
to do
want
together.
to see everything.
Exactly. And Universal has a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, so what have you been into watching, playing? You probably haven't
Yeah,
been
so
playing
you
anything.
can get the Blu-ray of Mistress of the Dark with the cool cover for $20.
Okay.
I don't
Elvira's
remember
Haunted Hills
which,
is
maybe that was the one I
$24.99.
started to watch. I can't remember, but a lot of work and sleep. So okay, so I watched Malignant. Figured it out in like the first 45 minutes. I don't. I didn't-
So Andy posted and said it was awful. I think Billy posted and said it was okay.
Billy liked it. Tyler liked
So-
it. This is okay. I'm
Here it
annoyed.
is. Here it is. Here it
I'm
is.
annoyed by everybody. So
I didn't see it, so I can't say
Billy
yes or
liked
no.
it. He posted this thing. Tyler liked it, posted a thing. I didn't hate it and I didn't love it, but it was good.
Okay.
Like
Posted
no
a thing.
comments.
Nobody wanted to comment. And then Andy says, I hate it. And
Right.
everyone's jumping on it.
Well, you know how-
87 comments.
Well, you know how people.
Yeah.
Love negativity.
Like,
Yeah.
let's just talk about it.
Let's pile on.
Yeah.
Listen, Andy, love that you posted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, spread it out.
Yeah.
Come on,
Even-
people.
You could have said everyone who jumped on that one could have said they hated it on the other ones when people was
That's
positive.
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't even hate it. Most of them were like, "Oh, I liked it." Well, why didn't you post it on the rest of us?
I do like how even if someone is being negative,
no one was being rude.
No one is getting rude, which is good.
Like,
if you start getting rude,
asshole for thinking that,
you'll get booted. If
they were, I feel like people just want to argue because he said he didn't like it, so they want to like prove their point. Be like, "Oh, well, I liked it because of this." Like that's what it is.
Yeah, and that's fun.
Still, like I want to have a conversation.
Yeah, fun debate is fun.
Talk to me.
Me and Addie are still buddies, even though we both have different views on Cruella.
And she looks so hot on the cover of the Blu-ray. She looks so hot. I seen it at Walmart. I was like, "Ooh."
Okay, yeah.
I'd buy it, but I already seen it.
I did. It was good, but the end just kind of. I don't want to spoiler. Can I?
You don't have to.
Yes, not as well yet.
Yeah. Okay, what's the premise of it?
So
you don't have to go like real deep in depth. Like
this. I don't know how to explain it. So this
possession
girl, we'll see. That's where you don't really know. You don't know what's happening. I figured it out, but like you don't know exactly what's happening. These people keep getting murdered, and like this girl keeps having like
in house. They keep getting murdered or town.
Just, I think they're relatively close in the area, but like she just ends up having like these visions of it. Like she's there while it's happening, and she doesn't know what's going on.
Is that the one with the trailer where they show the top down, like she's walking through the house,
like an eyeball? It's an eyeball.
Because I seen that, I was like, "What the hell is this?"
I'm not sure.
Like imagine on camera in the ceiling, like facing down, and then like you would see people walk by like that, like you're overhead.
I don't remember.
I seen a horror movie trailer with that.
I saw that, but I mean, it was good. There were parts that I didn't love because it takes it.
Was it too sticky? Or was it like I know what's coming?
I don't know. I figured it out, but like the end just was a little too much.
Horror tropey.
It gets a little little wild.
Not supernatural, but like
little crazy.
Like space aliens come, something like that level of something
super
way out there.
Powery, and then just it
takes a weird right
funny.
turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad. I mean, I would say watch it.
Yeah.
Give it a go. I watched Midnight Mass, which just came out this week.
Midnight Mass
thing. Yeah, so it's a new show on Netflix, the same creator as The Haunting of Hill House. I always say it wrong because I wrote it down.
Which is not trying to be a misogynistic male, but Haunting in Hill House is a very good watch because that Kate Segal, not Peg Bundy, the other Kate Segal or Seagull.
Or Segal, I'm not sure.
She's so pretty.
Kate Segal, but not Katie Segal.
Yeah.
She's just insanely pretty.
So pretty.
And she's such a good actress.
Yeah. I feel like she's underrated.
I'm gonna sound like a creepy dude, but anytime she's on the screen, you're not upset
she's
about
like
it.
striking.
Yes.
Yeah. No, she's gorgeous, and I think she's such an underrated like actress because
first time we seen her was in Hush.
Yeah, and Hush was so good. It's on Netflix. It's been out for years, so I'm gonna tell you what happened.
She's a deaf writer, and she's
a deaf mute writer,
God.
and she moves out to the middle of fucking nowhere, which is crazy.
Well, if you can't hear,
yeah, but like, what if you're like fucking dying or someone comes to attack you and then you can't do anything about it?
So this guy comes and attacks her, and so she can't hear him coming.
Oh boy,
she can't do anything. But it's so good. Like it's just it was.
Would that movie be like 2 minutes? Like it just comes to attack the show. Here's a dead.
No, she's good.
Breath roll.
It was such a good
heightened
movie.
senses somewhere else.
Oh, she's Daredevil.
Yeah,
It was really good though, but she's
super
I feel like
underrated. You can't hear. You will be more alert to your perception, your depth perception. Like,
well, you are. They say that you are. All of your other senses take over.
Yeah,
so like she would feel like the vibrations on the floor of him walking, probably. Like, that's what they say. Like you would
look because even if you don't have superpowers, you would focus in on them more because you don't have hearing.
Right. Well, and because like her alarm, she's like a smoke detector, but it's so crazy loud, and she says it's because she needs to feel the vibration of it, like if she's asleep. So like I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah, go back to this other place.
This show, I was a little hesitant because it's called Midnight Mass, so obviously it's like religious, and I was like
very churchy.
I was like, I don't know if I feel like watching this, but it was the same creators, and she's in it, and a lot of the same other actors from The Haunting of Hill House. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a go.
Is it all made by the same people? Is it like
same creator?
So I believe one of the creators of I could be wrong. I wish Nikolai was here. If anyone's in the chat and they can confirm this. I believe one of the writers or producers or something is from Pottsville.
Really?
I don't know.
And that series is going to be like Netflix's version of American Horror Story, where they're going to keep the cast and
I don't know if it's not really connected though.
It's not connected.
No,
but it's gonna. Each season's going to be a different premise.
Okay, I'll give you the premise. This is the rival of a charismatic priest brings miracles, mystery, and renowned religious fervor to a dying town. It is under drama, supernatural, and horror.
Yeah.
So it's not just straight religious.
I figured
where
out.
you're like, oh,
I
God.
figured out a bunch of the stuff in the beginning.
He's a demon.
Well, not really. But anyway, I was hesitant because it was obviously going to be religious, and I was like, I don't know. But I thought it was really good. Like they go into religion a lot.
Okay.
So like some of it's a little like if you don't.
Yeah.
If you're not real religious, you might be like, meh.
Or you might be
But,
offended if you're like real.
Yeah, but they also talk about because the sheriff is.
Oh, I get it. Midnight, Massachusetts. That's the name of the town. Get it?
What? Is that the name of the town?
Yeah.
I thought it was called something else. They're on like an island.
Oh, really? That's what it says here. Hold on. Maybe.
I don't know. They're on an island. But anyway, so the sheriff is Muslim, I think. So like there's a lot of like religious discussion too, which is pretty interesting.
Oh yeah. The plot centers around an isolated island. I read nothing. Community that experienced supernatural events after arrival of the mysterious priest. Okay.
Yeah. So like I don't know. I think it's cool that they go into that and they have like conversations and like different opinions on religion, obviously, because he obviously doesn't believe the same as them. So there's just a whole bunch of stuff. But then all the crazy stuff happens. But it's really good. It's only 7 episodes, but every episode's like an hour long. I think about an hour. So like I think it's good. I think it's a good watch.
Let's see how many episodes.
Anything else?
American Horror Story is good. I don't know if that's done or if they're still going, but that's the new season's pretty good of that.
What season is that even on now? 7?
Got to be like 9.
Is it time to wrap it up? You think?
I don't know because everyone's different.
Yeah, no,
so
it's
I feel
like
like
I know
it's
the
good
gimmick
to
is like
change
every
them.
season's different, but after a certain point, you're like, all right, like Arrow is like, all right, enough's enough.
That did end, yeah.
This one's good, but I don't know. I'm still like a little torn on how it's like going, but it's still good. I'm trying to think what else. There's a prequel to Army of the Dead, which looks pretty good. Did you see that yet?
Mm.
So it's called Army of Thieves, and it's like goes to Ludwig, the vault pick guy, and they're just like, I think it's the same. Who's the bad guy? The guy that like hired them to do the heist. Like I think he's in it, and he's like hiring these thieves to go break into vaults and stuff. It looks pretty good.
Yeah. So I watched. I'm obsessed. This is gonna get a little weird, especially for local stuff, because it has a little bit
Newswatch 16.
Kinda. Well, I mean, you'll see where I'm going here with this in a minute, and I'm not condoning anything, but I really like the documentary prison TV shows, especially when they're like they bring the cameras into a jail.
Yeah,
it fascinates me. Like I'll watch them, I'll rewatch them. I'll watch like the show on whatever show channel it's on, where like they're 30 days in and they have to pretend they're in jail and try to like find it. Like all of that, I eat it up.
Part of me doesn't know if I believe that they're real. Like I feel like it's a setup.
That sounds a little too,
but
wild.
Because I guess if you're in prison, maybe you don't need to give your consent. But
yeah,
I don't know.
But there is a new one out. For Louisiana or New Orleans, and they're women in prison and men, but they mostly focus on the women, and it's like locked up or whatever. And it's an interesting watch because it has to like one of the women in jail there is kind of in the news about a murder to happen in Pottsville.
Oh,
well, it didn't happen in Pottsville, but it's a Pottsville person.
It was a Pottsville. Pat Murphy.
Okay.
Who was always very nice to me. A sweetheart of a dude. I won't dive into everything that happened because we don't know. It's all speculation.
It's a little
and people are trying to justify what happened to him because he may or may not have been with this girl.
Yeah,
I mean, he was right. We don't know, but regardless, I don't care if he went and bought a hooker or anything. Like you don't know the dynamic between him and his situation, and even if he did, it doesn't justify him not being here.
And no one really knows what actually happened.
Exactly. So it's I don't know. It's tough because it's I've always watched these shows, right? And I've never ever had a situation where it affects you a little bit. You know what I mean? You're like,
oh, about
exactly. So now I'm watching this girl's story and seeing her emotional that she's in jail and emotional because she's still not talking about her case and she says she didn't do it, but everything is pointing that she did everything wrong. But I've never had an experience watching one of these shows that affected someone I personally knew.
Yeah.
So like now you want to watch it even more?
I
feel
do.
like it's weird that they're letting her do that.
What do you mean?
Like the trial's still happening, right?
Yeah, that's why she said I'm not saying anything. Like,
Oh,
yeah, because I mean, you could say one offhanded remark.
She said
you said this on the show,
right?
And so essentially, she says what her charges are.
Yeah.
But she says she won't talk anything about her trial because it's been pushed off because of the hurricanes, been pushed off for all this stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
But the hardest part is, and I feel like weird even talking about it, is because I've never watched a show that had greatly has affected on our local community, our people we know, or someone who I personally known who's no longer with us.
Yeah.
And it's not like they just died in a car accident or they died natural causes or they were murdered. You know what I mean? Like brutally. And now I'm watching a TV show where she's not being humanized, but she kind of is. Like, it's easy to just see a picture and be like, this is the person who committed this crime. And then you can just look at that tabloid or photo and be like, I hate that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're scum. But now you're like, oh my God, like didn't have a great life. I'm not justifying anything she did.
Right.
I think it's terrible and you shouldn't take a life.
I think that's probably why they did let her do
it. It makes me rethink those shows now even more, because every season there is someone who is like that they affected someone's life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it made me re-look at those shows in a different light. That's
crazy to me. Though, like, I feel like part of it is probably they're letting her do it because they want to humanize her to make people more that's probably why her lawyers probably did it, because then people will see her and then they'll be less likely to just be like, oh, she's guilty.
Yeah. I don't know.
But at the same time, they're not going to let jurors on the stand that have seen it.
Yeah, but I think
wouldn't that be like
that's
like when you know
conflict,
the person?
Yeah, but I think the reason she was picked to be on the show is she's always getting in trouble while she's in jail.
Oh, so she's like a local bad.
So I think
she's a character.
Yeah. She's someone who they're like, oh, we can use this.
Yeah.
She would be interesting.
But it's weird. I'm saying, like, it's weird that like her lawyers and like everyone's letting it.
Yeah, there's no trial. Like, if you're in jail for 10 out of your 20 years, then
she's looking at life. Like,
but
she's
like
gonna
her trial didn't happen yet, is what I mean. So that's like weird. But
it's just it's
pretty crazy though.
Yeah, like you're watching it, I'm just like, fuck, man, like you killed somebody I know.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Allegedly. Let's not.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Well,
we don't know.
Oh, I keep touching this thing.
Yeah, but I mean, there's one camera that looks at one door to get in and out of that room.
Yeah.
And two people went in and one person left, and the next person who went in that room found a body.
Yeah, so unless the one through the window,
one of those two people.
Or the ghost killed them.
Yeah. But it was like I said, it's a show I'm always into. I'm always interested in watching them. Locked Up.
Oh, okay.
I watch them all the time, but it's just a weird thing now that you're watching. You're like, fuck, man. It added a different layer to it for me.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know the guy, so I can't.
I think I only met him like once.
I think watching stuff, I don't think there's anything that really stands out. I'm pretty much just watching reruns or just comfort television besides wrestling. Just always taking wrestling. Video game wise, playing Fortnite, the new season of Fortnite. Still a lot of fun, having a good time with it.
What do you think about the Halo? Did you watch the grappling hook trailer where the guy's trying to be like Spider-Man?
No.
Oh, it's pretty cool. So the new grappling hook in it. Mm-hmm. They released more footage, and the guy's like, whoever was allowed to play the game was like, I recorded this and I tried to play it like Spider-Man. So he doesn't shoot the gun or not. He's just trying. He's like, whoosh, and he does it and it spins his character around like Spider-Man would do a trick. So it's like the camera goes, like around a circle, and then he like goes up in the air and he's like flying. And he's like, whoosh, and he swings, so you can swing exactly like Spider-Man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. And then they showed capture the flag, how you can like catch the flag and like throw it and then grappling hook it and like bring it back and then knock it. Yeah,
it's gonna add a different dynamic.
Some more strategy with that.
Yeah,
I mean, some people, it's cheap, but it's cool. Why not add? And then what is it? 12 versus 12 or 6 versus 6 or whatever the 12-man battles. They look pretty good.
Yeah, and
I tried to get Xbox and I couldn't. It's very hard.
It's tough.
They dropped. What was that? What day was that? Monday? No, Saturday. Sunday. I don't know what fucking day it was. But yeah, there was a bunch going to. I think it was Friday. Best Buy in store, but I was like, I can't. And it was Thursday because I couldn't go there in store because It
was actually after the podcast.
Yeah, and then but the physical ones in the morning, and it was all throughout the day. But I just couldn't get it. It was so hard.
And I downloaded a game for Xbox, the remake or the remaster of Diablo 2.
Oh, you got that? I want to get that.
I picked it up.
Yeah, I like Diablo.
So fucking hard.
3 and 4.
It's tough because when you die, your body stays there and you have to physically go back and get your corpse, but it's surrounded by all the enemies that just killed you. It's challenging.
Yeah, two's a little bit harder, but you just have to
I forgot how hard it was.
Level up.
Yeah,
it's that game is that's
a grind fest.
Yeah, that's the originator of grind. Just level and get items, get better and stronger. And
all right, well, let's get into our topic. If you are listening, I probably should say at the top, we are more of an adult themed show with some curses are going to be said.
Too late.
This is going to be
cunt.
Yeah, this is going to be this movie is very rated R.
Yeah.
So if you are young and you don't want to hear anything, or you're with some kids, now will be the time to switch over. Or if you're good, you've been
go to hell, pal.
Yeah. So Happy Time Murders, 2018 R-rated movie, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
When a puppet cast of the 90s children's TV show begins to get murdered one by one, and a disgraced LAPD detective turned private eye puppet takes on the case.
Phil Phillips. Love that name. Phil Phillips.
Who is voiced by...
I don't think he's that famous because I didn't recognize his voice. And I read the credits name. I was like, I don't recognize his name.
I don't remember, and I didn't even look it up either.
You didn't find it here.
It should be right at the beginning, no?
No.
And
it has all of the actual
the humans.
The humans.
I only seen the trailer years ago. I went to see it in the theater and get a chance to, and I went to watch it and never did. But I always heard like people go, "Oh, it's not good." The reviews weren't very good.
Honestly, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. I don't know why. I just didn't think it was gonna be that great. And I think that's probably why I haven't watched it yet. But it was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Pretty funny.
I mean, it's not the best movie ever. Don't go and say this is gonna be a game changer movie.
Pote's in it too.
Yeah, you said you called it out when he was in it.
Oh yeah, he was a live person. I forgot. I thought that was something else. I also watched.
Bill Beretta is Phil Phillips.
Yeah, and he actually has done voices for Sesame Street characters.
Yeah, I have no idea who Bill Beretta is.
I don't know who he is. I can't even find his name.
But how about Stanley as the chief of police?
Yeah. Stanley.
And he's basically Stanley, and you get to hear Stanley say "fuck."
Yeah, so it got a 5.4 out of 10 for IMDb ratings. The Metacritic score is a 27. Yeah, a lot of people gave this bad reviews, but here's the thing.
Like to look at. I never look at.
I think that's a little too low. Yeah, you could think something's great, and someone else could think it's horrible.
Yeah, it literally went with the trope of prejudice and racism.
Yeah.
It went with the cheesy detective where they're just like, "Oh, darling,
yeah, she walked in my room.
She walked in my room, and I couldn't take my ass off her." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they never explain how the puppets and humans why they live together.
They just jump right in.
It's just they do.
In this universe, puppets are another race of people,
and they have slang. They call them socks.
They treat them like shit.
Yeah, they beat them up for no reason and
rob them, treat them like they're not human. Essentially not human. They don't have strings though. Like they're just like they walk or talk like they're everyday people.
Like you see their legs. Some of them.
Yeah, and I thought they kind of still walk like a Muppet.
Yeah.
But like, and then at the end in the credits, they show
the bloopers of the people.
So it's like 3 guys wearing green suits like pushing them along.
And
they just edit them out. So like that CGC is done pretty well.
Yeah,
because when they walk, it looks pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, it still has the comedic value of a Muppet.
I thought it was cool that they showed that at the end.
Yeah, and all the puppets look good.
Yeah, they do.
They look cool.
Yeah.
And it's more, they're like not just humanoid puppets. There's animal puppets too.
Yeah, and then there's like the puppet who made himself look more humanized and and bleached his skin to not be blue.
Yeah, I thought that was totally Hollywood.
Yeah.
And
he got a new nose, and his nose is so nice. As that his brother had the puppet nose.
Yeah. Because it does play in a lot of like stereo racist type, you know what I mean? And I told her it was like an R-rated Zootopia.
Okay, I've never seen that.
Zootopia is a kids movie where they're like animals and the same thing. Where like
they live with people.
Well, yeah, but no, just all the animals just live amongst each other.
Oh, okay.
But like there's
she's
rabbit.
like a bunny, and she tries to be a cop, and you can't be a cop if you're a bunny. Like it was like all this stuff. Like it was it was such a good story for like a kid movie.
And like the meat eater animals are more of these savages and they're eventually going to go savage. They can't be amongst everybody else. And
it was a good movie, like a really good story for a kid movie.
But yeah, so some of the names we'll kind of go in here. Melissa McCartney is the main detective. She's a human detective. Elizabeth Banks, who love Elizabeth Banks. Maya Rudolph,
Bubbles.
Yeah, she's
her secretary, I guess you could say.
SNL character. SNL alumni. Leslie David Baker, Stanley from The Office.
Yeah.
Joe McHale, who I think is criminally underrated as a person. I just think he's really funny.
I'm not. Let me see him.
The FBI agent.
He was the FBI agent.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And human wise, that's pretty much the main ones. Yeah, so essentially this spoiler alerts just also too is this cast of this old TV show keeps getting murdered, and the guy, he's trying to figure out why, and then you end up finding out that he's no longer allowed to be a cop, and he was the first puppet cop.
Yeah, first puppet cop. And when someone the contract is written when they see Stewart is the guy that wrote the contract. That was pretty cool. The contract was written where it's divided up evenly among all the actors, but if one of them dies, then the rest of them split that.
Yes.
So if all of them die but one, that one person will get all the money.
Yes. And he's trying to crack that case. And then you end up finding out him and McCarthy's character were really good friends.
Yeah.
And there was a standoff, and they were partners, and he missed he missed a shot.
Yeah.
Killed an innocent puppet.
Yeah, the bullet ricocheted. He didn't hit the puppet guy. And she's like, you don't shoot a puppet.
You wouldn't kill your own kind.
Shot.
Yeah.
And she was shot, and it killed her kidney or her liver.
Yeah.
Liver.
kidney or
liver.
Liver.
And he took her to a Muppet hospital, and they gave her a Muppet liver.
Yeah.
So now the way the Muppets work, or the puppets,
and they don't drink beer or anything. They drink
they take sugar,
maple syrup and sugar.
Yeah, anything with sugar.
I think I'm a Muppet.
So and that is their high.
But it's funny because she has that now. Like the humans are like, oh well, you're not. Like they down talk her because she's got like a Muppet liver.
So it's funny. Every time they go for whiskey, it's a bottle of maple syrup.
I know.
Like that's kind of funny. It's like gives that like children
or soda.
Yeah,
soda.
So I just one thing I noticed: the producer is Brian Henson, who also directed the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh wow! So
and
there's the
Labyrinth.
Henson, yeah,
and
wow,
Labyrinth and some other things, but.
Yeah, I thought it was done really well.
It was better than I expected.
Yeah, I thought the Muppets, how they interact and everything, and walk and talk to the humans, like it's just pretty good. Like, why are people shitting on this? Yeah, it's not the best movie ever.
It's super corny, campy.
Yeah,
but like,
you don't go into that expecting Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
you don't go into that expecting high-end, highbrow comedy.
Yeah,
it's
the
Muppets.
Sex scene is so fucking funny,
especially when he goes to the porn shop.
So over the top.
Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on back there? And it's an octopus jerking off a cow.
Well, milking.
Yeah,
milking a cow.
Yeah, basically, it's like. I don't want to watch The Office. I don't want to watch an 8-arm reach around. and like that old crow that like works there, and he just looks so greasy and dirty.
And the bunny's like hiding.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here. I don't know.
He said something to him about the porno, and he's like, "You got that?" He's like, "Yeah, I want to match this pee." Oh, you like pee? We got a whole section over here. He's like, no, I don't.
Yeah, he's the embarrassed.
The bunny.
Yeah.
The bunny.
Yeah.
It was good.
He pisses glitter, then he has eggs.
I don't think that was supposed to be pissed.
I'm straight. Well, whatever. And he's like,
well, I thought it was pee. He was like nervous. He was scared.
Yeah, but he was also
very turned on.
I'm strangely turned on.
And then he dropped his eggs.
He's like, "Oh, here's your big ass chicks," whatever it was called.
It was funny. The silly string as a semen was hilarious.
The blooper at the end to show that was funny.
That was funny. And then some of the things like they kept saying Melissa was a man.
Yeah,
like I said with the hookers.
And then
they said, "Hey, buddy, you looking for a fun time? I'm a woman." That's okay. Even better.
And then the red herring of the movie was the purple pubes.
Yeah. Because the ricocheted bullet killed the father of the girl who would be the villain. Yeah. I was like, okay, you don't need a real in-depth story for this.
The inbred the inbred puppets were funny.
Yeah, one had 3 eyes, one.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, they're screwed.
They're judging a corner.
Yeah, it's like what? They keep getting the wrong thing.
You know what's another really funny movie with her that I found really, really entertaining was her and Jason Bateman in Identity Theft.
Oh yeah, that was good.
I don't know if I've seen that.
So fucking
she's pretty funny.
Yeah,
I like
she's
her.
Funny.
There's a lot of people who really, really hate her.
Yeah, I don't know why, because she's a woman and she's like heavy.
She's
a woman,
she's heavy, funny. She's funny, and women can't be funny.
Yeah,
I don't. And if you're one of those things where if people get popular, it's cool to not like them because they're popular.
Yeah, even though, but it's not like she sucks.
Like people now hate Kevin Hart because he's just popular.
Oh, because all over.
Yeah. It's well, there was some other thing with that.
It's so
like
strange.
Rick and Morty fans are no longer Rick and Morty fans because it's too popular now.
Yeah. Well,
I like that her husband was in it at the end when she quit, or when they like suspend her, whenever she's like quitting and walking out and be like, "Fuck you." And then she's like, "I should have fucked you," and he's like, "It's not too late." That's her husband.
That's her actual.
Oh, I didn't know that. I like that. And Carol, I don't have nothing bad to say about you. And then we all know your real hair isn't red. Yes, it is. No, it's not. We've seen your pubes. They were hanging out your coochie cutters, or whatever she said. Or Daisy Dukes. So and it's like, good, burn it for bridge on the way out.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of good lines in there.
It was funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was done really well.
It was good.
Like Goofer, where it's like, I'll suck your dick for 50 cents. She's like, hell of a deal. Kind of wish I had a penis right now.
Or yeah, every time she kept going like, "You're a man."
Yeah.
I'm a man. Yeah.
Oh, and I liked when they go, I don't know. They went to the place and they made her do the drugs to see if that she really had
They made her. They made
but
her.
then she
snort
goes
pixie
in the
sticks.
back room and she's like doing more of it, and then something happens. She stands up and the room is like this tall.
And she hits her. She's like, ow. And they's like, what were you doing? I was on the can. Yeah, what were you doing? Can stuff. And her fight scene with the Muppets in the beginning, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Russian one.
I thought it was funny. Like I thought it was entertaining.
It was definitely a lot better than I expected.
It doesn't deserve a 5.
No, not at all.
I think it deserves a 7.
Yeah, 7.
It's not what's the Will Ferrell movie with the racing that's awesome? Ricky Bobby.
Talladega
Yeah, it's not Talladega
I've
Nights.
actually never seen the whole thing.
I love
fell
that movie
asleep.
too.
But yeah, that's our like super bad Pineapple Express.
Super bad.
But
So
it
the
is good.
budget of this movie was $40 million.
Well, yeah, all the Muppets special effects,
I
the
bet, yeah.
CGing the people out, the handlers.
Oh, yeah.
Opening weekend made $9 million.
Wow.
Gross domestic,
Yeah.
20 million.
Mm.
Worldwide, 27 million.
So it just broke even.
It didn't break
Oh, it
even
did-
at all.
No, that's only 40, 50,
no,
60 something.
No, you said what, 19, right?
Worldwide gross. So total gross.
Okay.
27 million.
Geez.
So
Wow.
it did not
That sucks.
it did not
I
make
thought
its
it was-
money back.
It was good. Like a lot of the jokes were funny, and like I like the interaction between Phil Phillips and I forget her Edwards. I forget her first name in it. I don't know, maybe I never even said her first name.
I don't remember either.
That's upsetting. I think
don't know.
it's a movie people should
But
get
I
a
feel
shot.
like I wouldn't have went to the theater to see it.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to when I seen the trailer because the trailer was
Yeah.
really good. But yeah, it's kind of you want
I
to wait
wonder-
for.
I wonder what else came out around this.
But yeah,
I'm like weird though. I don't know for the. I guess you do go to the theater for
But you know what?
comedies, but like I just didn't
Yeah.
think it was going to be as good.
Yeah,
as it
like
was.
now this is a must see. But a lot of people once they say that's not good, then
Good.
I heard that's not good, so I'm not even gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I was
maybe you
going to watch
should.
it eventually. I
Yeah.
just didn't.
But like that's such a dumb
Eh.
train of thought.
I
Like,
watch more horror stuff though. I don't really
yeah,
watch
I
a
mean,
lot
if
of
it's not
comedy
your
stuff.
thing, but like if you like comedy movies, you're like, oh well, so and so said it's not good, so I'm not gonna watch it. Well,
Yeah,
maybe you should watch
I
it.
don't listen to reviews ever because
Yeah.
like Rotten Tomatoes is
But
always
they're-
way off,
and they're all over the
like-
place. But one
Yeah.
person might watch it, and another person might watch it, and they both like that topic, and one will like and one won't.
Right.
That's just
Yeah, I never listen to what other
unless
people
it's
say.
generally a
Just-
really bad movie, then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is awful.
I just didn't really have an interest. I was like, oh, Muppet.
Yeah, I was like Muppets, but they're kind of dirty. Okay,
Yeah.
sign me up.
All right. So here's some movies that released around the same time or the same year. It's I can't
you'll
break it
have
down
to-
by
Meg.
month.
Yeah, maybe
Um,
the movie releases in whatever month. And
This is August.
okay, when did Happy Time Murders come out?
August 2018.
Okay, so I'm typing new movies August 2018, and see what.
Yeah, that's what I put in is August 2018 movies.
Okay, I'm typing it in here. Don't want no dead silence.
Movie phone. Here I got it. Movie
Movie phone.
yeah, movie
Big
phone. So here's what all came out. Boarding School, never seen it. Free Solo,
No.
Frontline Runner, Smart Chase, White Boy Rick.
Never even heard of these.
What the fuck? It was not a good year for movies, apparently.
Not a good month anyway.
Yeah, White Boy Rick. There's
I feel
Rick.
like I've heard that one.
He's a white boy.
I don't think I did.
Happy Time Murder, Sharknado.
Mm.
Which one?
Wasn't that straight to
It's the last
TV though?
Sharknado. Yeah.
Oh, there's like a lot of Sharknadoes. I want to go watch
got
them
a-
all.
This is crazy.
I got an overall list, but it's like
like the
movies.
month of August. There's Slender Man,
yeah, I don't think that was very good, was it?
but I mean
don't remember. I
it's
don't
a
know if I saw that one.
PG-13 horror movie right before October,
Oh.
so it probably killed. And
Elizabeth Harvest, Mile 22 with what's his name, Marky Mark.
Crazy Rich
I didn't
Asians.
see that either. Oh, that was.
But
good.
that was the beginning of August. That was like August
Yeah.
7th.
that one probably didn't.
Puppet Master, The Littlest Reich. What?
Crazy Rich Asians was good.
The Bouncer.
Yeah, but there's really nothing.
There was a
Big.
horror movie that came out the same day as Happy Time Murders. There's Axel, looks like a sci-fi. Blue Iguana.
I've never even heard of some of these.
Some of these, I support the girls. The After
It didn't
Party.
have much.
I wonder if a lot of them didn't go to theater though.
Maybe it was just a bad month for theater going.
Yeah.
because there's no like big.
When the
blockbuster.
pandemic?
2020.
Yeah, this is way before.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. It feels like it's been like 3 years.
I
with
know.
This thing.
Me too.
Yeah, it wasn't. So it didn't have a lot of competition. So the fact it didn't make money back.
Unless there was
Weird.
maybe there was a hot movie in July, and it was people still renting it.
Mile 22 was the week before it too. That was the Mark Wahlberg movie.
Oh, not all of these went to theater.
Yeah. Somebody. Oh, okay. So
that wasn't theater.
Let's go to July. Ant-Man and the Wasp. That did pretty good. Aquaman. That did pretty good as well. The first Purge movie. I'm sure that probably had a Mamma Mia. The sequel was out. Skyscraper with the Rock. Skyscraper.
So maybe everyone.
Dude, Movie Phone even puts what porn movies were out.
Wow. Mission Impossible was also out in July. So July was pretty heavy-handed.
So maybe they just didn't go to the theater in August.
I just wanted to break that down. Why it didn't do as well.
That's so weird.
Strange.
I'm going through here still. Yeah, but there was a couple big blockbusters.
Well, and like you were saying, people probably hated on Melissa McCarthy and they didn't want to go see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't get, and that's why again with the Ghostbuster movie, she's in that. And
I think she's entertaining.
I think she's funny.
We have a friend who every time we would bring her up, she'd be like, she sucks. She used to work at the movie theater.
I don't know.
I can see now if you say I don't like Whammy guy.
Well, he also didn't like her,
Packer.
and he didn't like the girl who was in Pitch Perfect either.
Anna Kendrick.
Reba.
Oh, I love Anna Kendrick.
That Reba girl. Not what's the other heavier set girl?
Oh, Rebel Wilson.
Rebel Wilson. He didn't like her either.
Oh, I think she's good. Pitch Perfect was good. All three of them were good.
But yeah, I mean, overall, we're not about scoring it, but I would definitely give it higher than a 5.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd give it a solid 7.
Yeah,
it's an entertaining watch.
It was way better than I expected.
Yeah.
Don't expect the high-end, highbrow.
If you're into
it's
that,
not Frasier. Yeah, it's dirty Muppets.
Yeah.
If you're into that old school like detective tropes and like corniness of that mixed with puppets, it's fun.
Yeah, it's a fun watch. It's only an hour and a half.
It's like and I kind of like the universe it's set in.
I kind of like that. I want more for the universe, to be honest with you.
More Muppets.
I guess we ain't getting it.
Yeah,
I want to know what Nikolai thinks because he's all about Muppets.
He loves puppets.
Yeah, it's all about.
It'd be a good movie
puppets.
for them people who like to get high and watch it. I'm sure that would be something else.
It was good. So Nick, when we come back, we're going to be doing the Elvira movie.
Wait, which one are we watching?
The very first Elvira movie.
Okay. Mistress of the Dark.
Mistress of the Dark. And then
it's not on any streaming device though, but I do have it on DVD. I'll buy the Blu-ray.
Oh, it's not
right now. No, it's not.
Okay.
Well, maybe they took it off because I feel like that's the one.
Maybe it's on Shudder.
It might be on Shudder. But you know what? Shudder. I don't know if anyone else is having this problem or if anyone else even uses Shudder, but for some reason, the Fire Stick does not like Shudder.
Yeah, some apps don't jive with the Fire Stick.
Like it works, and then sometimes it doesn't work, and I can't get it to do it. And it's not even just the one downstairs, like the other one we have the same thing. Yeah, like I can't get on.
You know, it's weird. The Fire Stick will let me download Impact Plus and ROH on. It'll let me download ROH and Impact Plus on the one downstairs, but if I search it on the one upstairs, ROH app and Impact Plus doesn't show up.
It's weird.
So I can't use the same app upstairs because it's weird.
I have to catch up on the Slasher show, but I haven't.
Should I buy Elvira on VHS? I would keep that VHS.
I heard I heard VHSs are coming back. They were talking about it on the radio. And said they're trying to bring that back.
I can't see because the technology of it sucks.
My tape gets eaten. I'm
like,
I'll be angry.
It's cool to keep as a collectible, but
I'll lose my shit.
But to physically work, it sucks.
They were talking, unless it was just one of those things like, oh, what if they brought it? But I
probably because like
I only caught like the end of the conversation.
It's so much better to just put it in Blu-ray or DVD and watch that and not have to worry about it ripping
and then rewinding
or tracking all that bullshit.
Yeah,
like that's just like you put on a record and people say it sounds better. Okay, but the record's still cool, but like the tape has been evolved in all forms. Like, it's just completely out of date. It's like, hey, let's get rid of the fridge and put an ice box there and have a guy bring ice because that ice gets colder. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's the same fucking ice. So yeah, that'll do it here for us today. If you want to pick a movie for us to watch,
our show or something,
tell us.
I was literally just thinking that.
Yeah, tell us. We'll allow the fans to pick something.
Yeah, because we have a hard time coming up with stuff.
Yeah, give us an idea of something to watch. It could be old, new. It could be
Nikolai will have to definitely pick.
Yeah,
when he comes back because we're just picking left and right.
Yeah, we'll
he's probably going to see Halloween in the theater for sure. I might go with him because
that new one was it the one like we gotta kill Michael Myers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
just gonna go out on a limb and say they don't do it.
He comes back
and then he gets them.
Didn't they already say how they're signed on for a bunch?
I can't remember.
John Carpenter did not want to carry on the character of Michael Myers, so he's back. I can't see him trying to stretch this out for 10 movies.
I mean, unless he's out of money and
because he didn't want to do he didn't want to do anything after part 2.
Yeah.
That's why this reboot is everything from one. Everything.
I'm excited though.
2 on doesn't exist.
Yeah, just one happened.
Did you see the new trailer?
I saw some of it.
There's a little Season of the Witches teaser in there. A little Shamrock series.
Okay, I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah, so they hint
about
about
10 movies.
No, I'm just saying I don't think John Carpenter will try to squeeze 10
think it was 10
total. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't think it was just a couple.
Yeah, I don't think he signed on for a huge deal. So I think he'll do his run and be done.
Yeah,
okay.
I thought
because that's a movie that was like after a certain point, what do you really do? You know, like
I'm a sucker.
Before it's the same shit, you know.
And we will also for November, one of our episodes in November, we're going to
gobble gobble bitch.
I watched the Easter Bunny one. That was pretty.
We're gonna cover The Witcher. We're gonna all watch season 1 of The Witcher and be ready for season 2.
That's on Netflix. Yes.
Yeah. But that'll do it. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you check out the links below. Check out our new website. Leave a review. Help us out with that. It'll be very, very awesome if you do. We will love you forever. Also, sorry, I'm messing.
Comment on my posts. Talk to me.
Yeah. If you are watching movies, you can leave your own reviews in our group page.
Even if it's quick. Even if it's like, hey, I watched the movie. I thought this, and this.
Yeah, mine are usually quick. I never know what to write. Yeah. I'm really bad at that.
I'm playing with the settings and I shouldn't be doing this right now.
Don't do that. Don't break it. Let's cut it.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Make sure you, as I definitely messed that up. Make sure you, like I said, follow the links, check us out, leave a review,
follow, share.
We do have merchandise if you want to get t-shirts and stuff. The links are all there. There was just a sale on TeePublic. I feel like every time I put a sale up, we don't really sell much anyway, so I didn't really I didn't really put anything up that it was there. But just keep an eye on TeePublic. They're always doing sales. I'm gonna start putting the t-shirts and hoodies and everything back on sale on Teespring as well. This is just if for people who really like to support. We don't make a lot of money on TeePublic. That like TeePublic has a setup that I think we make like $2 per shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yikes.
And usually I have the prices set, just to be full transparent with the audience. I have the prices set for all the items on Teespring to at least make $5 per item.
Yeah.
So if we sell a t-shirt, we're making like $4 or $5 per item. We're not greedy for money, but it would be nice to make a little bit so we can put it towards stuff. So if you want to support and know that we're getting a little more out of the deal, we're going to be putting t-shirts back on sale on Teespring that you guys can check out as well. We may not do every every logo. Like I'll just do like the main logos. Like it'll be this logo, the 3 faces, like just the main logos for now. T-shirts, hoodies, and stuff like that. And then if there's a logo you want, let me know and we'll put it up. But that'll do it for Not Cool in High School. Thank you all so much. Yeah, we'll be back October 12th. Next Tuesday will be Truth Behind Illusion. We're talking werewolves. If you're into professional wrestling, this Thursday we are talking the history of the Intercontinental Championship.
I was like, where are we going there? A wrestling werewolf?
Yeah. Was there ever a werewolf wrestler?
Can we watch Scooby-Doo? Like a movie, one of them.
I had that Halloween one. Yeah, I have that Halloween one with Elvira in it. With Elvira, it's Elvira and Bill Nye.
Scooby-Doo and the Hex Girls.
I'd watch that.
And then and then that's pretty much all. And then interviews with everyday people is coming back. I do have some stuff lined up. I think the first couple interviews we're gonna do is I'm gonna go through the network. I'm gonna have everyone come on. If it may not be a full like interview of people's store lives, unless whatever people are comfortable. But I want to get to know more people on the network, so we're gonna do individual ones of each person on the show and have them on.
Not you.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't count.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
no, you're definitely gonna be one of them.
You're gonna do interviews with
nobody wants
people.
to hear about me.
You're gonna be interviews with celebrity people. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna end it there. I'll see you guys next time.